Hey humans, guess what? I helped a bat! A bat! Now, for those of you who don't know, bats, at least in Canada and Prince Edward Island, are kind of hard to find nowadays. About like a decade ago or so, they started to get afflicted by this condition called white nose syndrome or something like that. And what it did, it was kind of killing them off. They'd get all confused and would fly into things, fly during the day and just, die. But yeah, no, I got to see a little bat today, and I got to save it. Yay! I got to save a little bat. It looks like the poor little guy had flown into the wall or the window and was stuck on and was on the ground and crying. And it looked like his wing was kind of like the elbow part of his wing was like maybe hurt. That's what it looked like to me. And so, I'm just leaving from my therapist appointment, and lo and behold, a little bat is on the ground. And I'm like, oh no, bat, are you okay? I couldn't look at it. Are you alive? I looked around for something to poke at it with. Found a piece of wood. And so I used that and kind of tried to get the bat to crawl onto it, or to move the bat over, because I wasn't too sure if he was alive. But yeah, he was. Started squeaking. Doing a little... that little sound. So I kind of did it back a little bit to that. And the therapist went and got gloves. We were going to try and lift the bat up, but it didn't want to be touched. So we tried to trap it in a box, which didn't really work. But then once the bat kind of realized we were trying to get it into a dark place, it crawled in on its own. And so we closed the box over, put it against the cement so if that needed to get out, it can crawl up the inside of the box and onto the cement. Made a call to the local bat line, which is, what is their number? Their number is 1-833-434-2287. I'm going to link that in the, well, not link, but I'll add it below. That's the local number for the Maritimes, at least, for Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, I think, to make a report if you encounter a bat. So yeah, I got to save a bat today. Makes me happy because it didn't have the white nose, which is so rare. I haven't seen a bat that did not have any white on its nose in years. Like, well over a decade. But I did today, and I got to save the little guy. Called Fish and Wildlife, called the vet clinic, and finally the bat line, and yeah. So, people out there, yeah, I know bats can be kind of scary. I used to be terrified of them as a kid. I grew up in a house, and we pretty much had a colony living in the attic. And so they would get into the house quite often. Mom would have to deal with them because I was terrified and screamed, as was my sister. So what she would do is she would stun them with a badminton racket. And then scoop them up onto the badminton racket while they're either unconscious or just too stunned to move and just squeaking. And she'd take them outside. So we didn't kill bats or really harm them. We'd stun them and take them out. But in this situation, we phoned the bat line. They're going to arrange to have someone come and actually take a peek at the bat and help it get back into the air and out safely into the world again. And you know what? Bats are amazing creatures. They're adorable, they're cute, and the best thing about them is they eat mosquitoes. Mosquitoes and black flies and other insects like that, bats feast on. So if you live in an area where there's a lot of mosquitoes, you better hope that you got some bats, because those bats will make the difference. They'll eat up all those little buggers. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I did watch Slender Man yesterday. Pretty good movie. Watching him, hearing the way he sounds and all that, it's like watching Doctor Who in the silence. My only complaint is that it's pretty clear that Slender Man took some sort of inspiration from the silence. I mean, they're both tall, lanky male figures in suits, and they chitter. Yeah, something weird like that. But he chitters. It was a pretty good movie. I mean, I didn't really laugh. Wasn't scared. They did They did a really good job filming the sort of descent into insanity. That was well done. And there were a few moments where I go, whoa, what the fuck? That's weird. And creepy. But not scary. It was a good movie though. I would suggest watching it. But I guess, if movies like The Babadook scared you, I'd probably avoid it. Personally, I found The Babadook funny. Babadook! Really? Like, you're afraid of that? Come on. So anyway, yeah, I got to save a bat today. I said that so much and I'm very happy and proud of myself. Bats are awesome. They're adorable. We need them, and I'm so happy to see them coming back. Just remember, we can take care of this world that we live on. We can take care of it. We can do so much to actually improve not just our lives, but the lives of every other entity on this planet, all those animals. What if we were to try and coincide with them instead of like, ooh, we're the big humans, we rule the earth. We don't. We really don't. We just live here. Anyway, I guess that concludes today. I don't really know what else to put here or come up with, and I haven't really had any other ideas, nor found any macabre weird shit to go over yet. But give me your ideas below, and I'll see what I can come up with. Love and light, humans. Lena out.